whisperer changes. We don't train a dog to be a beta. We just teach him that he doesn't own the company, if it makes sense to you. I own the company, honey. You don't own the company. I make the rules. We have great benefits. We have the most amazing company. But guess what? I own the company. A whisperer goes in and changes the humans. The humans are more the problem than the dogs. Some people have a dog with issues, and it's the dog. Some people have the human with issues. That creates the problems in the dog. Sometimes it's 50-50. But no matter what happens, it's the same four things that the dog is lacking, whether the human is neglecting to give it or whether the dog has more issues. Now, aggression we do. However, most people can do this with our book. It's called There's Hope. You can get it on our website, www.americasdogwhispererinc.com. I'll put it on again for everybody. And what is going to happen once you provide those four things, your dog is just going to turn into a great dog. If there's aggression or if there's a severe issue, that's when you call a whisperer. We go to wherever people are. We're supposed to go to the UK. We're going to Australia in a few months. We're going to Ireland. We're going to Toronto. Anyone listening, regardless of the location, you guys can call us, can email us. We will make arrangements. We come to you. We spend 10 or 15 hours on the phone with you. We make you read a whole bunch of stuff. Once you get all the information committed to memory, then we come to you and we start teaching you the techniques. If you're a good person with dogs, if you're the kind of person like Mark and I are, where people were always, bringing us their animals and please fix it, there's a lot of people like that. Those are the people we want. You don't have to be an obedience trainer. We actually would prefer that you not have a lot of formal training because you need to do this technique the way we teach it. Somebody was saying about, with the dogs, with AKC champions. I have, all my dogs, but the two puppies are AKC champions. Some are U.S. and Canadian. My one dog, Willow, won at Westminster in '07. Whatever. Yeah, that's great. But I noticed that when I go into the group ring and we win or we come in second or we don't place at all, and I go up to other people's dogs, they right away put their dog behind you and give you a kiss. Why do they do that? It's because their dogs have issues because they don't walk their dogs. So please just, let us know what we can do to help you. And remember, when people come to your house, the dog needs to smell first. Smell, then see, then hear. Dogs, when they're born, the only thing that's open is their nose. They smell mama. After that, their eyes open about 10 days or 2 weeks later. Now they see mama. Another week later, their ears open. Now they hear mama. So guess what? Dogs want to smell a butt. I'm glad I'm a human because I'd rather shake a hand. But if I were a dog, I guess I'd want to smell a butt. That's what in the vet's office. That's where everywhere we go, we need to teach our dog the rules. Hey, knucklehead, I love you to death. You're not allowed to go jump on that dog. Hey, I love you to death. You're not allowed to jump on that lady. You're not allowed to run out the door. You're not allowed to steal food. Whatever it is. Okay, let's go for the next caller.
Okay, I guess we'll try Brooke in the United States again.
Hello, Brooke.
Hello.
Hi, how can we help you?
I have a puppy I just got for Christmas, and he does not throw potty on the pad that we have laid down for him. He goes potty everywhere else. How can I stop that?
I don't know if Mark is there or not. Okay, first of all, one thing, unless you're living, I don't know where you live, if you're in a little apartment or not, but if you think about it, putting wee-wee pads down on the floor, what is the difference between a wee-wee pad your husband's newspaper or your carpet. You need to get that dog outside. They need to understand. Now, if you have a separate deck that's outside or that you can almost treat as a yard, that's fine. But when you put a potty, like one of those little wee-wee pads on the floor, it confuses the dogs. Some dogs can learn that. But most dogs see that as I'm peeing in my house. If you take the dog out for a walk, then rest him, then feed him, he's going to see you as the leader. He's going to understand that he doesn't own the house. Some dogs, it's an honest mistake. You also have to remember, depending on how old the dog is, and I'm going to ask you, how old is your puppy?
He'll be 10 weeks old tomorrow.
Okay, so you have a 10-week-old puppy, and he's a boy. So he can probably only hold his urine for about an hour. I usually tell people for about the general rule from that age, approximately 1 hour for each month of their life. So a 6-month-old puppy should be able to hold it for about 6 hours. Your dog needs to go out more. You can always set up, you need the 4 essentials, but you can also set up an area like in a little X-pen, if you know what an X-pen is, like a little gated area, and put the pad in there if you're not able to walk the dog and get out of the house, and have that as your designated potty area. When you put him in there, you ignore him. Put him in there. As soon as he pees, you can give him a cookie if you want, but that's his area.
Hey, Janice.
Yeah.
We're almost done with our show. That's just common potty training. You can pick up almost any book in a store to learn how to potty train a puppy that young. What we deal with more, though, are the behavioral issues. But before we run out of time, I want to thank Paltalk for allowing us to provide your listeners and viewers this information. We appreciate that. Anything we can do to help dogs, that's what we want to do. Remember our website, americasdogwhisperer.com. And again, thanks to Boaz and Gary.